Tons of your favorite celebs gathered for the hand-in-hand live telethon to benefit hurricane relief. We're breaking down the top moments.
And Little Mix is always being criticized for being too sexy.
And Kendall Jenner is in hot water again for those infamous icon graphic tees. We're talking about all of this on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. What's up, guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
I'm Heather Gardner.
And first things first, we have got to talk about the hand-in-hand live telethon that went down last night, because literally everybody who's anybody in the celebrity world was there.
And it was amazing, and they raised $44 million, all going to benefit the victims of Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma, both which rocked the southeastern part of the country these past couple weeks.
So sad. So some of the top moments I really want to talk about that happened last night involving some of our favorite celebs here at Hollyscoop. Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and Beyonce. First, I want to talk about Mr. Bieber. He kind of helped kick the night off with a prayer and a plea to people watching, saying, you know, be here with us, watch along with us, but just do whatever you can.
Exactly.
Which I think is important, because it kind of gets lost. You know, people are like, oh, celebrities have millions to donate. My $20 doesn't mean anything. But that's not true, because a lot of $20 can add up to $44 million.
And Selena Gomez, I think, had one of the most raw moments, maybe that I've ever seen of her.
I even got choked up just watching her because she was getting choked up.
Exactly. I mean, they played this clip, and you could see the tears in her eyes, and you have to remember that she is from Texas, and she grew up about 3 or 4 hours north of Houston, where really the real effects took place, but still her area had been rocked too. And she, oh gosh, takes this heartfelt message. She was crying. She talked about this family who had lost their lives in Hurricane Harvey.
And she had a really great message. You guys should actually take a look, because it was awesome.
Neighbor helping neighbor without stopping to think about race, religion, or anything else. If we are going to get through all the storms that confront us, that's how we are going to do it together, hand in hand.
So she kind of just talked about how this is all about coming together, which I think is a message that was a really big overall theme of last night, but it's something so important because there has been a lot of kind of tense moments in our country.
Well, yes.
Obviously. So I just really liked that she kind of ended her story with that message, similar to Beyonce, of course.
Definitely. And Beyonce,
Queen Bee, she can do no wrong.
She has donated so much money through her charity, Bay Good. She has donated her time.
Yeah.
She went down there just this past weekend with her daughter and her mother and some of her friends to give her time, just give some hugs, give some hope to those people down there, serve them food. And then she's from Houston, so she had this to say as well.
If you're an immigrant, black or white, Hispanic or Asian, Jewish or Muslim, wealthy or poor, it doesn't matter if you're from 3rd Ward or River Oaks. We're all in this together.
She just really summed it up. I think it's so true. I love how she says that, you know, natural disasters don't discriminate. And I think that's as horrible as something like these hurricanes or whatever. My grammar's getting mixed up. But it's so nice to see the entire country come together to help everyone that's affected. That's what we need to focus on. And that is, I think, the positive spin that you can put on these, if there's any.
Yeah, I love the fact that $44 million is going to go straight to help those victims, because they are going to be dealing with this destruction and the flooding issues and all of the stuff for months, even years to come in some areas.
You were saying what we were talking about for Just Saying. You guys should go take a look. That, you know, even parts of New Orleans still have not recovered.
12 years later.
So I can't imagine how long this is going to take, but I think, you know, this was a great event. Scooter Braun, great job putting it on.
Absolutely.
It was awesome. All right, moving on. You know, we got to have some drama mixed in to our Daily Rewind. So Little Mix is out promoting their new collection for USA Pro. It's an athletic line. And they talked to Mail Online about their infamous critique that they get all the time of them being too sexy for young fans. And Jade had the best response. She said, I don't think we're sexing ourselves up. We're sweating our tits off on stage, and we want to wear leotards. She continued, it's comfortable to dance in, and we're doing an hour-and-a-half set. We're not going to come on stage in a tracksuit. It's just not practical. Boom.
Well, okay.
Okay, I was like, True. And I think because I used to do competitive dance, which that is a field that gets criticized all the time because people are like, how can your parents let your kids dance, blah, blah.
Right.
It's for an hour-and-a-half performance. Right. After that, like she even said, Perry was like, we're not walking down the street in them. I'm like, okay, so I get it.
I get having, you know, a different persona for on stage and then you street walking. That sounds dirty too. Than you do for your normal attire here. But here's the thing, I don't necessarily think it's their outfits that are too sexy. I think it's the fact that these girls are in their mid-20s. They're beautiful girls, and they cake on all this makeup and makes them look so old. In my opinion, so trashy. Love them, but I'm just saying here, guys. Even though this is Daily Rewind, I am just saying.
Yeah.
No, but also, it's their dance moves, too. I mean, they are slapping booties and shaking it all over, and I'm damn near 30, and it makes me blush. I can't imagine being a young girl. I mean, their audience goes all the way down to 5-year-olds. It's a little much. I didn't really have a problem with their outfits as much as I do their whole package.
So you're saying it's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. I guess, like I said, my competitive dance background makes me really like not uncomfortable or sensitive to those things.
Maybe it's
so I'm like, yeah, that's what they wear on stage. That's their performance.
No,
I don't know.
But when you were a competitive dancer, how old were you?
I mean, I started when I was 8.
Okay, did you slap the booties and shake the tits like she said?
I mean, we shimmied and we wore crop tops and like little booty shorts.
But did you, okay, I'm talking about their like classic dance move where they're like strip teasing. I can't do it because there's a desk here, but like all the way down, slapping the ass kind of thing.
I guess probably not.
See, that's my problem.
My dance teachers are like,
we were
doing that.
What, gyrating on stage?
Heather and I would really like to demonstrate this, but clearly this desk is holding us back.
We can't right now.
Which probably people are like, thank God. But I don't know. I also am just sick of them always having to answer this question, and I think just like I'm sick of it, they're sick of it too, because they are about promoting body positivity, and they were just saying, we want women to feel comfortable wearing whatever they want. We want to wear whatever we want. So I'm like, okay, that aspect I also get, but I'm just like, man, how annoying would it be to always have to be like, what do you think about people who say you're too sexy? Man, I don't know. No one ever says that about me. How am I supposed to know?
Okay,
moving on to Miss Kendall Jenner. Poor girl, man. Do you guys remember those infamous Kendall and Kylie icon t-shirts?
How could we forget?
How could you forget? Basically where they took these iconic artists' album covers and then plastered their faces in Instagram images. I'm sorry, that just gets me every time. Over the images. Well, now another photographer is suing Kendall.
Goodness.
And I assume it's just Kendall because it was just her face. Okay. It's a photographer, El Perea. He is suing Kendall for a picture he took of Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., and Redman. So that's the shirt. And Kendall has a nice like pink face over his image. So it's the second lawsuit over these shirts.
You know, when this controversy first came down, we talked about the legalities of it, because could they even take these images? Set aside for a second that they never even asked the estates of the families here.
I guess that's what I find so funny. I'm like, you guys run million-dollar corporations. How did no one in that boardroom be like, should we like contact Tupac's estate and be like, is this okay?
But here's the thing, it's not the estate that is suing here because they don't have the rights to these photos. Even though it is Tupac or Notorious B.I.G., you know, even though it is their image, it's really the person who took the image who is the one who's losing all this money.
Absolutely.
And so that's why the photographers are coming out now. I mean, it baffled me so much. And we actually had to talk to one of our guys here, our graphic designer, and I was like, is this even legal what they did here? And he said as long as you change the images.
So putting their face on top of it.
Changing the color and then putting their face on top of it, it's a gray area. I mean, I think the law that he explained it to me was like, you have to change it enough so it can't be recognizable. So really it's up to a court of law now to decide if they changed it enough.
I guess we'll have to see if this goes through. Obviously, the shirts have been pulled down. They've apologized. They said clearly it was a design flaw. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But hopefully they'll learn their lesson. I don't know. I say that every Kendall Kylie scandal, and then something comes up, and I'm just like, Hey, these girls never
Here
learn.
they are again.
But tell us what you guys are thinking. Did you watch the Hand in Hand telethon? What did you think of our top moments? Tell me your top moments down there too, because we love reading those.
Yes.
What do you think about Little Mix constantly being criticized for too sexy and their response this time? And please let us know what you think about Kendall Jenner being sued again for the Icon graphic tees. And we will see you guys here tomorrow on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Bye, guys.
Bye.